Hello and welcome to Fearless Motivation by Mental Stamina video number 70. So guys, guess where I am? I decided to do a morning video for you guys just because I was getting tired of shooting them after work, sitting on my couch, and I have energy, but it's just like I don't want to go out at night because there could be hoodlums out there trying to rob me or something. Anyways, no, I'm not really afraid, but I just figured I walked into Lansbury Park and I saw this tree and I figured it looks kind of like yoga-esque, and I just figured, like, why don't I just walk through the park, feel the grass under my feet, and just reconnect with Mother Earth, just because I like that sort of thing. And I figured, great opportunity to get some action and get a little bit of exercise before I begin workout one. Anyways, guys, I'm just going to slowly matriculate my way over to the benches so I can begin video number 70. So can you believe it, guys? There's only 3 chapters left. So I just actually finished writing my notes for this before I came out, and then I said, well, shit, if I'm going to do it today, I might as well go over to Lansbury Park. And this is basically where everything began. And I was just awesome. And I love parks just because they're for a calm serenity when you just come in there, because you can just really reconnect and to Mother Earth and always understand what's possible just by shutting everything off and just laying and just feeling Mother Nature. And that's all about the practice of gratitude, which comes along with yoga. So let me just flip to my notes here. So yeah, like I was just saying, every day I practice gratitude by stating 3 things I am grateful for. They are usually my passion for fitness, nutrition, self-discipline, and health promotion. Getting to an even simpler level, I am grateful for the radiant sunshine that comes through my apartment window every morning, the clean water that we drink that comes out of taps, and the fresh air that we breathe every day to fuel our bodies and keep us alive. I heard a great quote on AGT this morning in the live finale, and it was from Brandon Leak, a spoken word artist. And basically what he said, when you believe, heaven is behind you and supports you. So who the hell is going to come against you? I'm like, that is so true, guys. I just thought about that. Heaven and hell, and it's just heaven is where everything's possible. Hell is where you're tormented. I just find that so funny that everything comes full circle. And it's just you think about that shit and be it's so true. But a lot of people, they just go through life just doing a cycle that really doesn't work. They eat fast food, they do the 9 to 5, and they're unhappy. For the most part, and they always want more, but they're afraid to take that risk. If you want more to life, guys, you always got to take that risk and just think outside the box and just go for it. That is the biggest thing on life. You got to go for it, but it's got to be a calculated risk and know what can come from that. But I'm going to get to that as I further delve into this. So every day you have to believe, it is true that it begins with you. Every day you have to believe in wanting more out of life. Find out what truly makes you happy and form a plan on how you're going to get there. So that can be the tricky part, guys. But first, it starts with your self-belief. So for the next 10 videos, I'm going to try and explain to you why I love yoga, guys. And just the basis for it and everything that goes along with that. So the practice, back in the day, I remember playing Street Fighter, the game, or the arcade game on the Super Nintendo system, and there was a character on there named Dhalsim. And he was the typical, what everybody thinks a typical yogi looks like: slender, dedicated, and flexible. I was just losing my mindset there a bit, but it always comes back to me. I have a temporary loss for half an hour. I'm damn it, why can't I remember that? But then I remember So it's just like, it's like temporary like avoidances, guys, but like every day, like I just remember and I just thoroughly think. So basically what I was going to say about Doslam is that he would always breathe out fire and he'd go yoga or yoga flame, and he'd be very flexible. And so like that is like conception of what the typical yogi looks like, but that is a great misconception actually, guys, in that you don't have to be all that flexible to do yoga. So the basic, what yoga mainly focuses on is your breathing. Can you breathe, guys? Can you keep yourself alive? And your mindset. So those are the two biggest things. Like, are you open and do you want to try something new? Because like everything after that, it just comes as you evolve and you further understand the practice. Like the fit body, the flexible, to do all those crazy postures. Like everybody starts from somewhere. Nobody starts at the mountaintop and just says, oh yeah, I'm at the mountaintop already, I didn't learn anything. Like it just doesn't happen that way. You got to go through your like valleys to get to your peaks. Like everybody it's a learning process. Nobody like stays on top and doesn't learn anything, because like everybody wants to knock you off the top of the mountain. That's the way the world is, guys. Like everybody is always wanting that number one spot or to knock you off. That's just like human inevitability. So it's just like you can be champion for a time, but realize there's always going to be someone better than you. There's always going to be someone just that much better. So that's where humility and kindness come in, and I'm still working on getting that tattoo on each of my arms, but you know, busy life. Anyways, guys, so like I was saying further about yoga, so everything comes as you evolve and understand more about it. I remember practicing yoga for the first time at Fleming College in Peterborough and feeling a serene calmness set over my body and my mind. I even walked home in the pitch darkness, appreciating every step. After a practice, I feel that my senses have been upgraded, especially my hearing and smell. They seem so much more present and awake. I often like to move slow after a class to let it soak into my body and feel that I am that much stronger. I further remember coming through Lansbury Park and seeing the hot yoga sign, which is actually just through the trees over there, guys. I could walk over there. There's a practice actually going on today at 11, but then I was just thinking, well, I gotta work on one, I gotta get something to eat, I gotta shoot this video. So I actually thoroughly thought that out, and I was just like, well, I'll do it tomorrow, and then I've got a bit more time because I don't work till 2 o'clock tomorrow. So, you know, like that is the greatest thing I think yoga has taught me. But I'm going to get to that, guys, because I like how my mind just wants to jump forward. But like you got to live life on like 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time. Nobody can like fast track through life. And so like you've always got to like just take it in, breathe. And that's what yoga is primarily focused on. So I often like to... So yeah, when I came through Lansbury Park, I saw the sign, and this was about 6 years ago when I was attempting to move to Windsor, and I saw the hot yoga sign. I said, that sounds amazing. So their slogan is calm mind, fit body, and inspired life. But I'll get to that more in my later videos. So for the layout of this series, I will do 2 to 3 videos on how yoga was founded and insights from various yogis through time. Then I will do 1 to 2 videos on the different poses and the different practices associated with each. And then I will talk about the principles in then, and also talk about I'm mumbling my words here, guys. I'll share a few yoga principles and hopefully share a practice from the people I've met throughout my social network. So before I finish this initial video into the practice of yoga, I just find that yoga has given me the calmness and clarity of thought to thoroughly think things out. So often what I'll do, guys, is I'll just lay in bed for like an additional 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll think to myself, what has to be accomplished today? And then I further this practice by having a cup of cinnamon dark roast coffee, sitting on my couch, practicing a little bit of gratefulness and just letting my thoughts percolate on the logistics of execution. I thought of that and I was like, that sounds pretty good. But anyways, guys, that's what yoga does for me. And so I guess I'm going back for breakfast now, and then I've got to get ready for work at 1. So until then, guys, Kaizen, baby. Ow! You're all beasts, and I will see you on Sunday for the intro to the history into yoga. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.